Hello, I'm Denise Waterman reporting for South West London Television here in Wimbledon Village. I'm here at the Cynthia Corbett Gallery. No ordinary gallery, let me tell you. It is in fact Cynthia's flat. Yes, it's here in Wimbledon Village, and South West London Television have been specially invited to take a look. This evening there's an exhibition of a young man by the name of Tom Leighton and some other young masters. So without further ado, let's find out what it's all about. Cynthia, so lovely of you to invite us here this evening. Thank you very much. So, what is it all about?
Well, this is my home gallery. It's the Cynthia Corbett Gallery, and this is where we actually live, and it's where we also showcase the artists that the gallery represents and takes all over the world to exhibitions, and we're having kind of a home exhibition. Some of the artists that I show and represent have just graduated or even have not yet graduated from art college. So they could be very young, they could be very green, and then others are more established, mid-career or established in museums. We're highlighting and showcasing a young artist named Tom Leighton, who's actually originally from Cornwall. He trained at the Royal College of Art. He graduated in 2007, but even before he graduated, he was snapped up by important international collectors all over the world. He is a photographer, but he trained as a printmaker. And so what you're seeing when you're looking at his work, so layers and layers and thousands of photographs, all composed and seamlessly put together. This is called Hollywood Land, and there's the little Hollywood sign. But frankly, with the exception of the Hollywood sign and the Hollywood Hills and the Capitol building that you can see that's shaped like like an LP, like an old vinyl record, all the other places in here are different. There's Paris, there's Beijing, there's London, there's Chicago, there's the Golden Gate in San Francisco. There's many different places.
Well, this is definitely an interesting evening for me, but I'm going to go and see if I can find a few more people. I suspect there's some very interesting characters. I've managed to find a young lady by the name of Daisy McMullen, and she's the curator for the Young Masters. As a complete idiot, I'm afraid, can you explain what that entails?
I was the curator for the Young Masters between 2011 and 2012, so I curated the prize in 2012, and I'm now working on the tour for 2013, which basically entails I shortlisted the artists. I also put together the exhibitions, and I was very lucky to be able to work with Sphinx Fine Art that has an amazing collection of old masterworks. And I basically chose how the old master and young master works would work together in the exhibition.
Well, there's some fantastic art here this evening and some very interesting people, and we've been lucky enough at South West London Television to meet you. Thank you so much, Daisy.
Thank you very much, Denise. Thank you.
Okay, we've got some very colourful people here, and here's one of them. This is Mortimer Simmons, and we're going to find out a little bit more about him. So who are you? What are you? How come you're here?
I'm here because Cynthia is a family friend. Okay. My son and her daughter went to school together, and I've known her ever since. In fact, I bought the first piece of art that she ever sold with her gallery.
So as someone that doesn't know much about art, what am I supposed to be looking for?
Look for something that you really, really like. Don't buy art because it's going to appreciate and make you a fortune. But if you use somebody like the Cynthia Corbett Gallery, you will find that they can advise you on the sort of art that is going to be something that's fabulous and also will be a good investment as well.
Well, I've managed to find a young lady by the name of Mia Baker who I've reason to believe may well be an up-and-coming artist in the future.
Yes, well, for my A-level arts project, and this is actually for my university project, I like to sew buildings and free-stitching on a machine. So basically, on your sewing machine, you can get a special foot in which you can free-stitch, and you can sort of means that you can move the thread around any way you want. So sort of take ugly buildings or scenes that aren't very pleasing to the eye, and sew them, make them multicoloured and textures, and then I motion print birds and things into it, kind of like the paintings here, the photographs where he's layered things up to sort of make an ugly landscape beautiful.
And where do you see your future? What would you like to do?
I don't know. I study history of art, so this is. I'm not really sure, sort of curating exhibitions, but I do really like the practical side, and it's something I do as a hobby. But you know, maybe one day I'll be an artist as well, sort of on the side.
Don't forget South West London Television. We saw her first. Here I am with the lovely Godfrey Barco, who's actually a very important person involved with the Young Masters. Tell me a little bit more about it.
For 40 years, I've written on art for the Daily Telegraph and the Evening Standard, and I broadcast on it for the BBC. So Cynthia, looking for a man with the faintest pretensions to gazing over the horizon, seized me at the Hay on Wye Art Festival a couple of years ago. We found 25 people of top rank, some of them from southwest London, who will go round the world.
And are you doing it every year from now on?
I hope not. It almost killed Cynthia and me.
I hope you've enjoyed this little look into the world of art. I know I have. But remember, next time you see some lights on, there could be something like this happening behind those doors. You've been watching Denise Waterman for South West London Television. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, then take a look at everything else we've got on the channel. See you again soon. Bye-bye.